In a world where quality business information is needed, we bring you On the Mic with Mike, the leading social enterprise business show in RVA. Join Mike King, the partnership guru, as he delivers game changers in Metro RVA. On the Mic with Mike showcases how business can help make society better. He discusses tech, culture, innovation, best business practices, and highlighting area nonprofits. Join Mike Monday through Friday because it is the place where the best and brightest come to chat.
Mike King says,
all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Mike with Mike, from Michael Mike, from the Michael Mike, back to Michael Mike. My name is Isabella, and you're listening to Mike King Biz. Hubby, that's my scam.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike. It is the premier business radio program around. I'm your host, Mike King. I appreciate you being here with me. The views expressed here are mine. I have no connection to, support, of agreement with any other host, information, ads on the station. I don't work for the station. My program just airs here on a daily basis, and I'm grateful of that to be able to bring these game-changing folks to you. On the Mic with Mike, we highlight partnerships, people we also uplift the community and showcase RVA in a different way. The sounds you're listening to are emanating from the Mike King Biz Studio, which is the global epicenter of social enterprise business. I'd like to thank our show sponsors who are out there really doing some big things. So we'd like to thank Jerry Howard, Rob White Fast Signs, Mama Shell's Cafe. We got some new friends. They're not new friends. People, we left the light on and they came back. Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Lucky. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
But see, people don't know you that way. So we go back back in the day, in the dinosaur days, I used to be on TV and Victoria's Kitchen came home. Welcome back to the program, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so you're out there doing social media right now. I understand. Alrighty, so always say this is a business show. Tell folks who you are and what you do.
All right, well, we are Victoria's Kitchen, Kids Cooking School. We teach kids how to cook and bake from scratch, and we love what we do.
Alrighty, you are the first family of cooking in Richmond. Let's talk a little bit about how you got started, where you've been, and what you guys are doing right now.
Well, we got started in December of 2016. We mainly focus on going to schools and doing aftercare programs, culinary enrichment programs to teach kids the importance of learning how to cook and bake from scratch, but also to have some fun in the kitchen and to do a mixture of different cultures and dishes and get a better understanding. In 2013, in 2020, we were blessed to open our brick and mortar, an actual cooking school.
Now that was the journey. That's been a journey.
That's definitely been a journey.
And it is a win. So it's beautiful there. So let's start out. That's not where you were going originally.
No, it was not originally.
And you thought things were not going to work out.
We did. We weren't sure. So, of course, just like everybody else, the pandemic hit. We already obtained our building. We were almost finished with the uplift and the construction, and then the schools closed, where we were based 98% out of the schools. And so, we kept on that road. We got the building ready. But before then, we were trying to find a building. It took a while, but our focus was just making sure that we were in the schools and the community centers and the libraries in the community, partnering with our nonprofit buddies that we have, making sure that all of the kids around the Tri-Cities in Virginia had what they needed to know about cooking and baking.
Mike King here with the Luckeys. They are better known as Victoria's Kitchen. You guys are a true family business success story. It's not just the parents. You guys got the 3 rock stars with you. Okay, tell about how this all came about and where the desire for cooking and incorporate that in your family business, because you guys are a success because a number of folks didn't survive the pandemic. And here you are looking at it on the other side.
That's absolutely true. I guess I'll go first. We are just excited to have survived the pandemic. We were able to pivot. So we pivoted quickly to virtual lessons. Even though the school shut down, we still had our cooking school open for us to do things out of, just not to invite people in. So I had an idea that I have been waiting on for a while with matching cooking kits in virtual classes. And so I talked to my husband. I was like, what do you think about us doing virtual classes and matching kits with the recipes and everything they need in a box, and we deliver them? And he said, that's a good idea. So that's how we were able to pivot. We did everything virtual, and we just kept on going down that road.
So when you gave everyone everything that they would need in the box, and then they looked at you on camera as they were doing it.
Yes, that is correct.
Man, but you guys have always been on the forefront of new ideas. When I met you back over at CW days, you were the one who said, we can do this TV thing. And it was a real big hit. Talk a little bit about, if you would, about being on the front edge of making it work. You took no for an answer. Now, me and you have met everywhere, making things happen. You guys always made magic happen. Talk about what that means to make dreams come true.
I think that in order to make the dream come true, you just have to have a passion for it. And we have a passion for it. I mean, we love family. I mean, I wanted to have 10 kids originally. It was still he said no. So
how did you end up with 3? Okay, so half of 10 is 5. I think you guys still short a little bit.
No, I'm not sure.
With 3 girls, like I said, I thought I'd be a great girl dad. 1 granddaughter now, I'm like, I don't know. They're a handful. I see why you got that look, man.
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
They are a handful, but I enjoy my 3 girls.
And over the course of the years, it's funny. We took the picture with, I was taller than them when we took the picture with the capes on. Yep. How many years ago? Was that 2019 or 18?
That was 2017 to 2018.
Okay, so we've done a lot of things. So we were out at the farm.
Yes.
That was fun.
We've gone to Ronald McDonald House.
Yes, Ronald McDonald House and Trampoline Park.
The Trampoline Park.
Mm-hmm.
So what do the girls think about being media? I know they're media darlings and divas. Yes,
they loving it.
They love that.
They even still handing out business cards in the school playground.
Yes, we were notified of that.
Mom, Dad,
we were notified of that. We didn't even know they had the business cards.
They went into the stash to get everything out, and they started handing it on the playground.
See, that's true.
We get the call. It's like, no, we don't.
No, we're not condoning that. But way to go, girls. That's right. If you don't tell people that you have a business, so how can people find Victoria's Kitchen out there?
People can find us on all social media handles, such as Facebook at Victoria's Kitchen LLC. We're also on Instagram at Victoria's Kitchen LLC. And we are also on TikTok. Thanks to my children. TikTok? We do TikTok, yeah. And we're going to be putting more TikTok videos out there. We have a couple, but thanks to our children, we're on TikTok at Victoria's Kitchen Kids, Victoria's Kitchen Kids. And of course, our website, victoriascookingschool.com, victoriascookingschool.com.
Alrighty, so we're out here on the Mike with Mike, ESPN Richmond. This is part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network. We're here, so Mama Michelle's Cafe. Michelle Wilson says you guys were our favorite couple. Say, Chef, how you doing out there?
Thank you, and we'll be calling you back.
I know. That's the way we do it around here. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Luckeys Victoria's Kitchen is coming back to media. They're going to have a show that's going to air on The Choice every week, and you guys can follow, but they're also going to have a home here on ESPN. You'll be able to hear about all of the good things. Not only is it good, the food, the training, and all that is good, it's good business practices. So, Ellen, you won the award from the Chamber of Commerce. And what was that for?
That was for the 2019 Front Runner Community Front Runner Award. We were blessed to do that, to receive that, just because of all the work we did in the community, and we still do in the community. We're a community-focused business. Of course, we're a for-profit, but we partner with about 98% of our partners are nonprofits. So they bring us in because we look like the community, we lived in the community, and we are the community. And we have partnerships where if we aren't able to fully fund community events, that we will go to different stores and sponsors and get them to give us what we need, and we will volunteer our time.
Yes, you do not play.
I think it's because I'm a mom too.
Yes.
You got to be resourceful.
Yes, you are. And people do understand, and people flock to you guys from the business standpoint and want to be connected with you. We've talked a little bit about, like you said, the girls were out on the schoolyard giving out business cards. Talk about what that means to have your kids understanding that they have a business, and this is what it takes. From an outside, I see what you guys have done to make magic happen. Times looking tough. I don't know whether we're going to make it, Next thing you know, you make it through tomorrow. One, you lean on your faith too, but you also out there making magic. So talk about what it means to have the girls understand mom and dad are in business as we are as a family.
I know one of the reasons they was doing it is because they wanted daddy to be with them more. You know, it's time for daddy to leave the corporate world and just come do the family business full time. They know the only way we can do that is if we grow our clientele. So that was in their mind. Now they see me working with the business on my days off, Saturdays, but they was like, we gotta get daddy home all the time because they seen the extra stuff we get to do
when daddy's home with us.
Yes, yeah, they was loving that, and you know that's where it started from. I was like, business cards on the school playground.
Yes,
that's
what I'm talking about, girls.
Like,
okay,
who told y'all to do that?
Okay, Mr. Mrs. Principal, we don't condone that, but yeah, girls.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of them because that shows the entrepreneurship that we've instilled in them, which is what we wanted. You know, we want to make sure that they have something to look up to and that if they can see us have some success, we always tell them we want them to be better than us. And they see that. I mean, even when they're playing business meetings. They're doing phone calls. We try not to make sure they see everything, but you know, they're going to hear some things because it's a family business. And so they already know how to deal with situations. When you see the youngest playing with her dolls, she's acting out phone calls and meetings that she's seen us do. And we see, oh, wow, they're actually paying attention. When you don't think they're paying attention, they are paying attention. Trust me.
So Ellen, I remember back you were saying, boy, you know what? My husband, he was working hard. You know, the man is working hard and he's coming over here. Let's talk about the moment when you said, okay, this is it. I got to say goodbye to corporate America. What was that like and what did it take?
Well, it took her actually getting sick. I think she caught the flu that year. And it just seemed like everything was just going downhill. The car broke down. I was like, this can't be the way this all ends. And, you know, I called out of work and I started doing more classes. I was like, I realized the kids was actually relating to me as I did to them. You know, we was joking, having fun in class. And they was like, Miss Lucky, you coming back? I was like,
they got you.
I'm not the main teacher. And they was like, oh, well, you got to come back. And I was like, I started coming back more and more. And I was like, this is it. It's time.
There you go. That's a Richmond success story, folks. On the Mike, ESPN Richmond. We got to go away for a moment and take a break. I always say the microphone ain't free. Plus, my grandkids need stuff, but they really need stuff today because it's my granddaughter's birthday. Isabella, 8 years old. So, like I say, dig deep and buy some advertising and sponsorship for me. Yes, I did play that card. Yes, there's no shade to that. So I could have her come on here and say, hey, buy stuff for my Scampy because he needs to buy me stuff. So on the mic with Mike, we'll be back in just a moment. Champ is here. Mike King Biz, ESPN Richmond, the champ of Business Talk Radio. Mike King Biz here with my partner, Lisa Triney. She is a PR expert as well as a branding bombshell expert. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you, Mike.
Alrighty, so you're doing some really cool things. I have to let people know very quickly who you are, what you do.
I'm Lisa Triney. I have a company called Finding Fabulous You. I am a publicist. I do PR and I do social media.
She does it in the best way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a business that's out there that needs any of those services, I say get to my friend Lisa Triney. She's the best in the business. And I always say only rock with the best. How can they find you?
That would be on Instagram and Facebook at Finding Fabulous You. Also, they can reach me by email, lisa.findingfabulousyou@gmail.com.
There you go. That's how we do it. The best in the business. Mike, Lisa, we're out.
You don't want to miss Mike King Biz. The king of RVA Business Talk Radio on ESPN 106.1 FM, The Choice 105.3, and worldwide on IBGR.network.
Would you join me, please, in welcoming
Mike King Biz Radio.
I enjoy listening to On the Mic with Mike every day.
That's what I do.
We'd like to thank 44 for the ringing endorsement. That's what he does. I mean, he finds time in his business. Well, we ain't calling no names. It is who you think it is. Kinda. One of Mike with Mike. Mike came back. I'm here with the good folks from Victoria's Kitchen. Welcome back, folks.
Thank you.
All righty. So you came up with the idea and you had the daughters and you were cooking. When did you know you had something?
I knew I had something actually before we started the business.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man.
So, but like I said, I was still in corporate America. I knew I had something when we had a preschooler, a elementary school student, and a toddler, because I would have them in the kitchen. And I realized, this is working. This is how I'm getting them involved in everything, how I'm getting them to experiment and to learn.
There you go. And so that birthed Victoria's Kitchen.
It definitely did. Our children birthed Victoria's Kitchen. It's not only the passion that we have, but it's the fact that as parents, we saw what they needed, what we could give them, and how we can make things work.
And so you guys have, and one of the good parts is one has like the food allergy kind of thing. So because parents always find that hard to deal, but you guys understood that and you make it easy for parents and teach kids the importance of eating right.
We definitely do. So our youngest had a lot of food allergies. A lot of them within the last couple of weeks have disappeared and gone away, but she had like the top 8+ ones. And one of the huge ones were gluten allergies and dairy allergies. And so we know how to make things work and how to help her understand how to have enjoyable meals and still have food that tastes good. And we found that a lot of families didn't know how to do that. And one of the main things when children and adults are going through that, you want to make them feel like they're not being left out, and that they can still have the same good food. So that's one of our main things there. We even she wanted to start a company. And she said, because I want to start a business for food for kids they have food allergies that won't let their tummy hurts. And so we all came together, and it's called Rachel's Harvest. And it's gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan baked goods.
Okay, let's go down through these child entrepreneur divas. So Rachel's the youngest.
Yes.
Okay, what's her personality as a business person? What's she gonna be?
Rachel is extremely vocal. She is not afraid of risk. We have to calm her down.
Taker.
She's a
Definitely.
ball of good fire.
Yes. Okay, and how old is she?
She just turned 8.
Okay, so she's 8. You think she grew out of the allergies? Do you guys?
She's getting close to it. They seen that some of it is just the way she was eating things in the season she was eating them in.
Gotcha. Okay, so she is a fiery entrepreneur.
Yes.
Okay, who's next?
How about we go with Jasmine? Jasmine is Miss Fashionista. She
The middle
sews.
one.
Yes, the middle one. She sews. And her middle name is actually Victoria.
Wonder how that happened. Bunch of Victorias going on up in there.
She is the business-minded mama bear, and just has a lot of common sense and very creative.
Absolutely.
So she's a creative one.
Yes.
Is that with cooking or all creative, all things creative?
All things creative. All of them have their own special creativity.
Okay, and you have a middle schooler now, right?
Absolutely.
Man, that's crazy.
Yes.
Okay. All righty. And who is that?
Ariana.
Okay. And what is her business style?
She is very engineering, architectural. I can build things, make it work.
Oh, she's that person.
And very resourceful. She wants to be in charge of all social media.
Is that partly being the oldest, that pressure comes with being the oldest? Some of the things, responsibility.
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, and she deals with it okay. All of them like to be bossy. Wonder who they get that from.
I wonder, Mr. Lucky, how are you surviving this, sir? It's like, hey,
just going great.
That's exactly right. Surviving day in and day, keeping his hair, trying to keep it black.
Yep.
So you guys had so when we talked before, I knew you pre-pandemic. I knew you in our TV days. What did you learn coming out of the pandemic that you never would have done before? Now you look at that and say, hey, that thing kind of works.
Just going virtual. I mean, we weren't sure, of course, how anything would work, but since we already were always in front of the camera, whether Mr. Lucky wanted to be or not, it was just like,
you know what? Let's talk about that. That man, Mr. Lucky, was a reluctant TV star. He was always trying to stand on the sidelines. No, I'm busy. Y'all go ahead. What was the thing that did it? Finally, you kind of gave in? The pressure got you?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I think he liked it too. I mean, he never wants to be out front. Like, he just was voted for the out of school funding as one of the mentors that were put on the spotlight. Because he represents our African-American male students. I mean, he bonds so well with them because he looks like them. He understands and can talk to them.
And he's a business owner, a family man, something a lot of times people can't see when they see brothers out there, you know, they're never doing this or never doing that. And you guys are the example. It's truly a pleasure. Like I say, we left the light on. You came back. You just keep messing with people. And because it's just like, hey, you see folks out there doing really big things in the community. This is a family business. So make sure you get out there and support them. What can the community do for you guys? Like, what are you looking for from a business standpoint?
From a business standpoint, we would love to have the community support us. Support us by word of mouth, spreading information about our cooking classes, how much you enjoy them, putting us on social media, tagging us, and just letting people know about our other services, such as our bakery. Support us. We just want your support and your love.
Okay, and where are you guys located once again?
249 Stonebridge Plaza Avenue, North Chesterfield, Virginia, in the old Cloverleaf Mall shopping area in the Kroger Marketplace.
All right, there's somebody out there right now who has a dream. They want to pull a trigger. They don't. What do you tell them?
First of all, we always put God first. That works for us. And then don't give up. The thing is, you have to bounce back. As long as you can bounce back, you can keep on going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear them on The Choice. They're going to be on The Choice with me this Friday. They got a home on The Choice as well as ESPN. Look, we got the, where's your banner? Wait a second. Yeah, put the banner right here. There we go. That's not typical radio, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and how can people find Victoria's Kitchen one last time?
VictoriasCookingSchool.com is our website. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Victoria's Kitchen LLC and TikTok, Victoria's Kitchen Kids.
Mr. Lucky, are you busting out moves on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
That's why I didn't go there, man, because I thought I had to
me.
bust a move. I mean, I'm limping already. Next thing you know, trying to do a TikTok video. All right, go check them out on all the social platforms. They're doing some great things. It's good when family comes home. On the mic with Mike, ESPN, Richmond, part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network. Hey, that's just my hand over there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got to run. Take care.